So there is a sensational twist to the Sabarimala gold theft case because the Enforcement Directorate has conducted search operations today at 21 locations across Kerala, Tamil Nadu and Karnataka. So the probe now widens to multiple states and the Enforcement Directorate has made some sensational charges. The searches were conducted to trace the proceeds of crime, identify the beneficiaries, seize incriminating documents and digital evidence and ascertain the full extent of money laundering involved. Sources said the gold theft first came to light in 2019, but its origin goes back to 2 decades earlier, 1998 to 99. That's what the officials believe, that in 2019 as well, the idols weighing 42.8 kgs were taken out for repairs. When they returned, it was much lesser, but that was not the first time. There had been similar incidents previously as well. So let's take you through the big revelations that have now come to light. Now, remember, this is while the investigations are ongoing. So let's take a look at the revelations that ED sources have spoken about after the investigations in the case. That the gold theft goes back to 2 decades. So it's not the theft that started in 2019. It has been going on for a long time. And it is systematic, organized gold theft across 3 states, not just in Kerala or as was previously believed in Tamil Nadu, but also Karnataka. And the proceeds of crime have been retained, transferred, as well as concealed. In fact, ED sources also revealing that it is a deep-rooted criminal conspiracy. It has a political link as well. Very clearly, there is a collusion between the temple board members as well as the politicians in the case. That is what has been revealed. Let's go across to my colleague Bhavtosh Singh, who is joining us with the details of the Enforcement Directorate raids. Bhavtosh, in 3 different states, raids now taking place, but there are some sensational revelations that have been made by the Enforcement Directorate. What are the details?
Yes, Pratibha, in fact, very serious charges have been leveled by the Enforcement Directorate, though officially none of the political parties involved in this entire controversy have reacted so far. What ED has said is that that the gold artifacts as well as idols were replaced with copper artifacts, and this was shown in the official records. That's one sensational charge that has been leveled by the Enforcement Directorate. Second is that whenever these gold idols were being going for repair in Chennai firm, they used to claim that they were used to be wear and tear, and that's the reason why some gold used to be lost. But it was while chemically treating them, gold used to be extracted. Now, this was going not for 6 or 7 years ago, but it all started way back in 1998 onwards. So the gold theft actually started around 2 decades back. Now, other charge that Enforcement Directorate has said that while they have registered a case on the basis of the Kerala police FIR pertaining to gold theft, they have now said that they are looking at financial irregularities, misappropriation of funds pertaining to offerings and other kinds of cash deposits that have been given by devotees. But there has been a long-standing controversy surrounding the temple board as well as many individuals who have questioned as to what happens to the offerings and cash they used to give as donation to the Sabarimala temple. For the first time, Enforcement Directorate has said that while going through records and documents, they suspect there is a financial irregularities as well as misappropriation of funds.
Okay, all right. Bhavtosh, thank you for joining us with those details. Very sensational details. Even the offerings that were made by the devotees not being spared. Meanwhile, we are breaking updates coming in. High drama was also witnessed. We have protests taking place as well. Massive protests taking place with the BJP staging a unique protest on the streets over the temple theft. Gold ornaments were also shown in this protest. My colleague Arpita is joining us on the broadcast with the details. Arpita, protests taking place. On one hand, you have investigations and there are some sensational details that have been revealed. And on the other hand, you have political protests that are taking place as well. And this seems to be a very unique protest that's broken out in Kerala.
Well, Pratibha, BJP since day one has been saying that they need a CBI probe into the matter because they believe that this gold theft is much, much bigger than how the SIT is seeing. And also they have been wanting CBI probe because they believe the SIT comes, the police, Kerala police comes under Home Department, which is the Chief Minister who is heading the Home Department. So they believe that there will be discrepancies, there may be biasness, and that is why they want a central agency to probe the matter. Now, yes, yesterday when SIT had submitted a scientific analysis report at the High Court. High Court has clearly mentioned that there are alarming details that have now come out in the scientific analysis report, and the High Court has asked SIT to again go to Sannidhanam and again investigate certain things, because they need to again check measurements and other details, because the High Court believes that this is a very technical thing, and for that they need more clearance, more clarity about the investigation. And that is why today SIT is here in Sabrimala. They are at the Sannidhanam where they are investigating the matter. SIT, in fact, at the High Court had clearly said that they suspect more people are there in this theft, and around 5 more people are likely to be arrested soon, is what they said. So talking about the protest in Thiruvananthapuram, they are having protests where BJP is having mask, or they're wearing mask of Kadangapalli Surendran, who is a former Devasam minister. So they believe that
there is a collusion between political leaders, the Devaswam officials, and that is what led to this theft. Arpita getting us the details of the SIT investigations that are currently ongoing. She is in fact reporting from the spot. Bhavtosh also getting us the details of the Enforcement Directorate raids that have taken place today. The story gets much bigger, and we are keeping a track of that. Thanking you both for joining us on the broadcast. With that, it's time for us to slip into a very